Hello, and welcome to the Swedish University of Agriculture Science. My name is Marie Pettersson.
And my name is Elin Fridlund, and we are the chair and the department chair of the Joint Committee of the Student Unions at SLU, or as we say it, SLUs.
During the next hour, we will introduce you to SLU's Vice Chancellor, explain how the student union works, and what support you can get during your studies. We're also going to explain the importance of equal treatment at SLU, and finally, you will get a glimpse of what your future might look like.
Ahead of you is a time full of blood, sweat, and tears, but also a time full of joy, warmth, and friendship. We have been where you are, and we know the feeling you're having, and we wish you a good luck. Studying is a little bit like a really good workout. Feels great in the beginning, harder in the middle, and it's amazing when it's over, especially in the end.
We know that Google will be your best friend. We also know that many of you will start to drink coffee. We know the relief when you pass your first exam.
And for those of you who already know all of this, isn't it great to be back? We think that you are going to work through blood, sweat, and tears, at least as much, if not more, to develop both yourself and the university. A warm welcome back.
This leads us to our Vice Chancellor. We have chosen to compare her to Rafiki in The Lion King. Wise-like view, funnier than most, and always a guide to us students. With that said, we pass the word to Maria Knutsson-Verdell, SLU's Vice Chancellor.
Hi, I'm Maria. I'm your Vice Chancellor, and you are newcomers to SLU, and I want to greet you all welcome. I remember the day I first came to university without having a clue on how long I was going to stay in academia. I had, as many of you, been studying hard to be admitted, and I thought, well, this is the first day of the rest of my life, and now I know what I'm going to become, and when it turned out completely different, and I'm quite happy about that, because it became so much better than I ever could anticipate. And I hope that you will also meet SLU and experience that and find opportunities which you don't know today that we have for you. And our SLU is a unique university in many ways, with very much of the research, environmental analysis, and education which we need for a sustainable future, and life within the boundaries of our planet. The future calls for more of our competence in forestry, in agriculture, human and animal welfare, or urban futures. But how good are we at that? We are relevant, but yeah, pretty good. We are number 3 among the world universities of agriculture, and we are first and so far the only university in Sweden which have a fully approved quality system for education. So I hope that you will be just as proud of SLU as I am today. And so what about you? I don't know you yet, but I know a little bit about you. I know that you will not notice it, but we know that we will not see only that you gain in knowledge, but you also gain in competence, that you grow into a professional role. And statistically, I know that you will do well. 92% of the coursework will work out for you. And when we ask you afterwards, you will rate the study culture here as very good. I also know that you will comment on the habit of Swedish teamwork and the non-hierarchy among us. I do not know you yet, but I hope to meet many of you during your time here, being it short or long. One way is if you engage in improving our education. As a teacher, you can always imagine that you know the relevance of the course and you can set learning goals, but it's you who know if it works. You know if you learn. You know if you met the learning goals. You know if you understand the learning goals. You know if the study climate or the workload was sufficient or if it was too much. If you engage and help us with your feedback, we can together improve our quality even more. And you don't know each other yet. The others, I can tell you a secret, the others are just like you. They are new here. They hope to be met by respect, that you appreciate them as individuals as they are, just as you. So please pay respect to each other. Don't do anything to anyone that you don't want to be done to yourself. And if you feel it doesn't work, talk to your study counselor, talk to your program study director, or just press the sign on the student webpage. And you who are standing by, watching it, say something. If you see that something isn't right, say something. It would be a world of difference for the person who are in the situation at the moment. And I know that most of you will find lifelong friends here. I don't know who, it's statistics, but I know you will find them. But no matter how interesting and how nice they seem to you today, please keep distance. We have prepared to receive you and to organize teaching as corona-safe as possible. But it will not work unless we all help and take a responsibility and do it together. If that proves difficult, we will probably have to arrange that teaching to go digital, and instead we hope that we can do this together. So welcome. I will cite a student from 2 years ago from our surveys, because that students tell that we have succeeded in our ambitions, and that student captured it beautifully in a few words. SLU never feels like a large, anonymous university. Everyone is welcome, as they are, and have the opportunity to grow. And today, it's the first day of the rest of your life. Manage it well. Look for opportunities here, and keep your distance, wash your hands, and stay at home if you don't feel well. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria, for an inspiring speech. Fun fact why the Vice Chancellor really is our Rafiki is that she always teaches us new yoga moves during the meeting breaks.
Oh, we almost forgot the most important thing, to introduce our own organization. Sometimes we feel like Bambi on slippery ice when we talk about the SLU organization. But most of the time we are like Tarzan, swinging between different meetings and different campuses. SLUS works to ensure that all students at SLU can make their voices heard. SLUS consists of a board with the representatives of all 7 student unions. And we are like their Chip and Dale, gathering opinions just like Chip and Dale gathering nuts.
Here you see our office, Brigittatorpet, that's located at Campus Ultuna, Uppsala. SLUS is a cooperation body for all 7 student unions at SLU. Within the student unions, we cooperate, networking, and create a community. So, why do we have the student unions? From the beginning, it's about monitoring the education and handle social and international issues. Did you know that it's the student's statutory right to have an impact on their education? Student Union's most important task is to monitor and take part of the development of the education and the conditions for studies at universities. It's good to know that the Student Union represents all students within the university, even if the student is not a member. The SLUS board has one representative from every student union and SLUS PhD Student Council's chair. These have the right to vote at board meetings. The rest of the board consists of chair, deputy chair, 2 advisors and a treasurer, but none of these have the right to vote. The chair and the deputy chair goes to meeting on the behalf of students and the unions and represent all students in the central part of university. They work full-time and travels to the different campus to meet the students. If you ever need to contact us, you can call us or send an email. Don't forget to follow us on social media. Sometimes you may need a little extra help when it comes to your studies. That's why SLU has 3 fairy godmothers. Just like the 3 fairy godmothers in Sleeping Beauty, they will guide, support, and help you through your studies.
Welcome to the Study and Career Guidance at SLU. You can find us in Alnarp, Uppsala and Umeå. Are you a student at one of SLU's other sites, Skinnskatteberg, Wången, Strömsholm or Flyinge? You are always welcome to contact us. We support all students at SLU, regardless of what campus you study at. We can assist you with general questions on study and career choices. Here are some of the most frequently asked questions. Have I chosen the right program? How can I plan my studies? How do I find a job that suits me? All questions are welcome, big or small. In an individual guidance talk, we focus on your questions. We help you structure your thoughts. Together we look at your goals and options and identify ways for you to reach these goals. The final decision is always yours. But the guidance talk will give you the tools for making an informed choice. We are bound by professional secrecy. That means we won't pass on any personal details about you without your consent. Get in touch to make an appointment. Give us a call, send us an email, or come visit during drop-in hours. You will find our contact information on the student web on the Support and Services tab. Welcome!
At all SLU sites, there is a coordinator or contact person for targeted study support. You can contact us if you have questions about what it's like to study with a disability. Professional secrecy applies, which means we won't forward personal information about you to anyone else. Let's take a closer look at what study support is. You may be entitled to study support if you have a permanent disability that affects your studies. This could be dyslexia, reduced mobility, mental ill health, neuropsychiatric disabilities such as ADHD or Asperger's, reduced vision or hearing, or a chronic disease. To get support, you need to apply for it. When you apply, you need to enclose a certificate showing that you have a disability. You apply for study support digitally in the NICE system. You'll find all the information you need on the student web, including contact details for the coordinator on your campus. The purpose of study support is to help you fulfill the learning objectives. The support is individual and is based on your situation and your needs. All students should fulfill the same objectives. We don't change the objectives, we just pave the way for getting there. There are different types of support, including note-taking assistance, getting a mentor, alternative exam arrangements. An exam can be adapted in different ways. Some common ways of doing this are extra time, taking the exam in a smaller group, or using a computer. On the student web, you'll find more information about the different kinds of support SLU can offer. Would you like to work as a mentor or with note-taking assistance? Get in touch and we'll tell you more about how to do this. SLU also offers support that is available to all students. This kind of support you don't need to apply for. You can get access to software that supports reading and writing. You can get assistance with study techniques or see a writing tutor. SLU's Center for Academic Language is open to all students, regardless of campus. If you have a reading disability, you can contact the SLU library to get help downloading talking books from the Swedish Agency for Accessible Media. You can read more about the library on the student web. Would you like to know more about study support for SLU students? Get in touch with a coordinator or contact person to make an appointment. We look forward to hearing from you.
As a student at SLU, you have the opportunity to spend time abroad. We have agreements with over 100 universities all around the world. International experience and studies abroad gives you deepened subject skills, and also the chance to develop your cultural, social and language skills. At the same time, it is a valuable asset in your future professional life. Planning an exchange takes time. Contact the mobility team at the beginning of your studies to find out about your options. We are here to guide you on the road to your international experience. What are the options? Depending on what fits your studies, your stay abroad can last from 2 weeks to 2 years. You can go on an exchange to one of our partner universities, do your degree project, a minor field study, a placement, or take a summer course. For most countries, you can apply for a scholarship to cover travel and accommodation. Discuss your options with the mobility team, your program director of studies, or a study and career counselor. Keep an eye on our web pages for updates on admission dates, information meetings, and contact details. Make memories for life. Take the chance to study abroad.
In most of the fairy tales, the good one always wins over the bad ones, and so on, and yeah, you know how it is. But sometimes it's not that easy, and you need someone who works with the equal terms. Here's a presentation about SLU's works about that.
Hi, my name is Thea and I'm a student at SLU at the Bachelor Program for Landscape Engineering. What does SLU mean when we talk about equal opportunities? I'm going to find out, and I'll go talk to one of the equal opportunities officers here at SLU. Hi.
Hi.
Wouldn't you like to tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yes, of course. My name is Malin and I am one of SLU's Equal Opportunities Officers.
So, what do we mean at SLU when we talk about equal opportunities?
This is a very good question, and for us equal opportunity means giving everybody the chance to do their best regardless of who they are. That is, regardless if you identify as a man or as a woman or as genderqueer, regardless of sexual orientation, regardless of where you come from, skin color, how old you are, or how your body works. Everybody should have the same possibilities to thrive as students when they are here at SLU.
Okay, so what does this mean for me as a student?
It means that you can be yourself when you are here, and that we as a university offer a study environment where teachers and students respect each other and always treat each other with respect. And at a university, one should be able to discuss different subjects and perspectives with well-grounded arguments, but at the same time always do that in a respectful way. And so, of course, we have no tolerance for harassment and discrimination. However, if you feel that you have been badly treated, we want to know so that we can do something about it.
So, where do I go if I feel that I'm being discriminated in any way or sexually harassed?
There are many people at SLU who can offer you assistance. For example, the Director of Studies at the department where you're at, or SLU's study counselors, or the student unions, for example. But no matter who you turn to, they can guide you to the right person so that you get the support that you need. You can find more information on SLU's student website, but of course we hope that you will have the best time ever here at SLU. And I think it is important that we remember that we together can create the best study environment and working environment for both students and employees.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Many of the important parts of SLU is the 7 student unions. The unions are a great asset for you as a student. They are hard workers and very dedicated students who want to make your time at SLU the very best.
Don't hesitate to contact your student unions. They are there for you. Perhaps now you're wondering why you should become a member and active in the student unions. Well, did you know that some of the unions can help you with student housing?
If you would like to improve your CV, the student unions are a great way to do that. There is always something to do for everybody. You can also make friends for life. The community is a big part of the student unions, and through your membership, you can also get some financial benefits and discounts.
As we have said earlier, SLUS is a cooperation body between the 7 unions. First, we have Veterinärmedicinska föreningen here at campus Ultuna. They are education monitoring for the veterinary students and the veterinary nursing students. Also at Ultuna, we have Ultuna studentkår. They are one of the biggest student unions that have 3 persons who are working full-time with the union, just like us. They are educating monitoring for the most students here at Ultuna. After that, we have Skogshögskolans studentkår that are at campus Umeå. They are educating monitoring for the forest science program. After that, we have Skogsmästarskolans studentkår at campus Skinnskatteberg. They are only educating monitoring for the forest management bachelor program. Here we have Hippologernas akademiska studentkår. They have campus at Flyinge, Strömsholm and Wången. They are only educating monitoring for equine studies. Next up is Alnarps lantmästarkår at campus Alnarp. They are educating monitoring for the agriculture and rural management. And last but not least, we have Alnarp studentkår at campus Alnarp. They are the 2nd biggest student unions that monitoring for most of the programs at Alnarp. Why should you get committed? Because you can help with the quality in your education. You can change and develop especially yourself, but also the university. You can get a contact network, and SLUS get more power than you think, because SLUS has impact in all of SLU. It's also a fun challenge, and we do it all together like a community. Now we're going to pass the word to 2 earlier students, alumni, who have finished their studies here at SLU and are now out in the world and working. Just like Christopher Robin and Winnie the Pooh are friends forever, the alumni can be friends to the university as long as you like, even after you have finished your study. Hopefully you will be that as well.
Hi, I am Farjana Bilkis, a former student of the Swedish University of Agricultural Science, SLU. I have come from Bangladesh to study the master's program in agricultural economics and management with the Swedish Institute Study Scholarship Program in the year of 2017. I have completed my study in 2019, and after that I have worked as a research assistant in a renowned international research organization called Stockholm Environment Institute. Currently, I am working as a business development specialist and a project leader in a Swedish organization called Novesferia AB, which works for providing consulting engineering services for sustainable water distribution. Today, I'm going to share the story of my journey at SLU so that you can picture what you are going to experience in your upcoming future. My journey at SLU was like a wishful dream which came true in real. I always wanted to study somewhere the education will be fun rather than some kind of pressure or something meaningless. At SLU, I have found the full flavor of education along with the world-class study and research facilities, a multicultural diversity, very experienced professors and teachers, very welcoming the university administration, and a very student-friendly, flexible study environment. I have learned lots of materials regarding sustainable agriculture, environment, and sustainable development goals by sharing our diverse knowledge inside the classroom. Since I was very much interested in research, the professors from my department had trained me in the most skillful way to learn and apply the global research methodology, which helped me to write the master's thesis write an excellent master's thesis in my study period. I believe the education and training from SLU shaped my career to step into the global job market with world-class knowledge and experience. Besides, our favorite student union at Ultuna have made me feel more welcome to the university, made me feel the environment more like home. Our student union activities not only made our study environment and period more fun and energetic, but also they solved many of the problems regarding study and living here in Uppsala as an international student. After graduation, many of the alumni are currently working in different national and international organizations with good reputation. So today, I want to thank all the professors, teachers, advisors, coordinators, administrative personnel, and the student union of SLU, who all together helped us to, with their teaching, training, advices, and proper guidance to pass the whole study period very confidently and successfully. In the end, I want to share some tips so that you can have also the same good experience like us. As you all know, time always runs very fast. The same will happen here too in SLU. Before you realize, the study period will be done and will never return again in your life. So I'll say you, enjoy and utilize every moment of this journey. Maybe you can't make it in the most perfect way, but something is always better than nothing. There will be lots of student activities like seminars, workshops, festivals, exhibitions, and many more. Try to attend most of them, talk with your colleagues, meet new people, learn new things, and increase your network. At the end, these all will be your assets. Now I'm finishing here. I welcome you all to the world's third best university in the field of agriculture and forestry. Welcome.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the autumn semester of 2020. My name is Sadiq Jafrullah, and I'm currently working as a consultant at the United Nations Institute for Training and Research in Geneva, Switzerland. I'm a former student of SLU, and I have studied my master's in rural development and natural resource management. I have graduated last year in June, and it has been an amazing experience of my studying of 2 years master at the SLU. I'm pretty sure that it's gonna be the same for you or even better. What I have learned during my studies, or what is my experience, I would say 3 key things that I have obtained during my master's at the SLU. So first of all, knowledge, a lot of opportunities, and then increased network. So first of all, what do I mean by knowledge? It's basically my academic background is in economics. So in my bachelor's, I was studying maths, statistics, macroeconomics, microeconomics. So lots of numerical subjects. And I wasn't very familiar with social science. But when I have started my studies at the SLU, I got introduced with this vast area of knowledge. During my studies, my thinking process has been shaped. I have started thinking differently, looking at the world views differently. This whole new area of social science opened up for me, which helped me quite a lot to shape my career as well. So, secondly, the increased opportunities that I have received in SLU helped me a lot. For example, I did my master. I did my 3 months of internship at the ILO, and SLU supported me quite a lot. With that support, I could go during my summer vacation to Thailand and do my 3 months of internship during the summer. And I also got a fund to do my master thesis research, which was the Gustav Hellsten's fund, if I'm not pronouncing wrong. So there is lots of these kind of opportunities that SLU offers to their students to shape their career, to shape their research, and to take them ahead in their career and facilitate them. And lastly, what I have also obtained is a wide range of network. So I was very fortunate to receive the Swedish Institute scholarship to do my master's. And a part of that, I got a membership in the Network for Future Global Leaders, which is a broad network of international students. So I got to meet with them, know about them, and know different cultures, know different kind of perspective, different thoughts. And also by engaging with them, I got more awareness, cultural awareness, more awareness of differences, of different perspectives, which helped me a lot, which shaped my thought process a lot. So above all, I would say that your experience of studies are gonna be as same as exciting as me, or even better, or even more exciting. What I would suggest for you during your studies, in my opinion, is do lots of fun. Try to learn as much as you can. Make lots of network, make lots of friends. Uppsala is a great student city to make your network, to build your network. Try to meet people from other countries. Try to be aware of the other cultures, and also try to seek opportunities. SLU provides quite good facilities to the students. You have a student advisor, you have your professors. So wherever your interest is in, try to look for opportunities in particularly that field, and try to seek help from your teachers, professors, or student advisor. It really helps a lot. And at the end, I would like to say congratulations for your enrollment at the SLU. It's surely going to be a very enjoyable moment and a very enjoyable part of your life. And welcome to SLU. And I send my regards to all of you, and best of luck. Thanks.
Thank you, Sadiq and Farjana, for your commitment and for sharing your experience with our future alumni. We would also like to thank everybody who has helped us with this welcoming. And last but not least, we would like to thank all of you students and wish you a very good luck. You have an amazing time ahead of you.
From all of us to all of you, a warm welcome to SLU.